What's up everybody, it's Professor Smoke, and today I have a really special video for you guys. I've been working on this for 2 months. This is the Sky Pillar from Pokémon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald version. To start this project, I'm cutting out some insulation foam and kind of getting it in the rough general shape that I want our island to be. Once I have everything in place, I start gluing the layers together. In this step, we refine the shape of the island and cut into the actual foam a bit to try and give it a nice stony texture. When gluing together layers of insulation foam, it's important that we hide the seams by applying a generous layer of texture paste in between all of the cracks there. Now that we've got our island into shape, we're going to use a mixture of Mod Podge and black paint to protect it. This is going to act as the base coat of paint while also sealing the foam. To bring out the texture, we're going to dry brush the whole thing with white. Now I'm painting yellow anywhere that I want sand. Using Mod Podge and tile grout, we make a very nice, convincing sandy beach. By measuring specific distances, I add details to the building, like multiple floors. To extend the length of our building, we're going to glue another similarly sized piece of insulation foam to our building, and then we're going to use our texture paste to hide the seam like we did before. During this step, we're going to weather our building by rounding out the corners a bit and carving some scars into the face of it. Now that we have our general shape, we're using the same mixture of Mod Podge and black paint that we used for the island. During this step, dry brushing is extremely important because by dry brushing from dark to light colors, we can bring out every small subtle detail that we've put into the texture of our building. I'm using a ball of tin foil and rolling it across the face of our sculpture to add more texture. During this step, I attempt to paint a gradient from light blue to dark blue outwards from the island. Now it's time to add the water. I'm using 2-part epoxy resin for this, and I used a little bit of alcohol ink to give it that blue color. I'm using an acrylic gel medium wherever water meets land to give some really nice ripples and frothiness. This is going to dry clear, but later we're going to dry brush it white, and so this is pretty much just laying down a really nice texture for us to paint over. While I was working on this project, I saw a video where they use LED lights and cotton to look like really cool clouds during a thunderstorm, and so I used that idea for my project as well. In the games, it's not exactly clear how tall Sky Pillar is, so I thought that the clouds would help to hide the height a little bit as well. Now that we've got the building glued into place, we're going to add some small rocks, plants, and other details to help bring the island and the building together a little more. By using super glue on the rocks, we can give them a little bit more of a sandy look. Now we're going to dry brush white paint on the details that we made with our gel medium previously. What would Sky Pillar be without Rayquaza? Using some small pieces of floral wire, I make the Rayquaza's arms. And we also use some small pieces of floral wire to make the little thingies that come off of his head on the top and bottom. Using Bacon Bond, we glue our fins right on. For this Rayquaza, I decided that it wasn't important to have every single tiny little detail perfect. This is more of an overworld Rayquaza. I decided to carve the banner that pops up in the top left corner when you enter Sky Pillar and use it as a nice little title plaque for our project. Now for the final step, we glue Rayquaza atop the Sky Pillar. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. You're awesome. If you want to support the channel, consider subscribing to our Patreon, and I hope that you have a great day. You absolute unit.